Hey everybody, welcome to the Brainal podcast. This is episode 25. 25, guys. 25. That's crazy. And this is May 4th. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. How you guys doing? Oh, wait, and who are you? I'm sorry. I'm Jeppy Conda. I'm so sorry.
And I'm Frozen GFX.
I am Good Coffee.
Sorry about that. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Pretty good.
Right now, Mr. Giggles is having some technical difficulties, so he might be able to join, he might not. Either way, he's kind of with us in spirit right now. I don't know. So, really quickly, it's May. New little card in the Nintendo calendar. I want you guys to guess which character and how they are dressed for May.
Can we recap the characters that have already been?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Let me see. All right. So, January was Mario in, I don't know. I guess it's casual Japanese. Casual traditional. It's like what Matsumoto and Hamada would wear when they're just chilling in the old school downtown shows. It's like the robes, and anyway. February is Toad with the Bowser mask feeding chickens. March is Peach wearing, I'm pretty sure it's a kimono. And April was Mario wearing a suit with cherry blossom leaves falling on him. Perfect. So my question is, what do you guys predict the May picture is?
I'm going to say it's going to be Luigi sunbathing by the pool.
Okay. What about you?
I was actually going to say Luigi as well. So, but I'll say Daisy instead, and I'll say she's wearing a kimono or something.
It is Mario again in a samurai.
Of course it would be
Armor.
Mario.
Dang it, Mario.
Never mind Luigi.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what's
Never
going on.
mind.
Yes. I'm very.
It's the
He's
history
too busy
of him.
with ghosts.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's some Japanese calendar significance with why they choose particular scenarios. I don't know, but that's what it is for me. So
It's gonna be May. Oh, sorry.
what is that from?
You don't want to know.
Okay,
You don't want to know.
gotcha. Thank you. Frozen, I trust you. I really, you know me. Okay. So what have you guys been playing that is out of the ordinary this week? What do you guys going on? Coffee, you go first.
Well, I've been playing Overwatch.
Nice. Well, let's save that for later.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to talk about that too.
Okay, I've been playing the Neo Alpha demo. That's been amazing. It's kind of like if Ninja Gaiden and Dark Souls had a baby. And I really enjoyed the demo. It's probably the most impactful demo that I've played in a very long time. And it has me pretty hyped for the game. I really enjoyed it. I got about 5 hours of gameplay, and I still haven't beaten it. Pretty beefy content. Really cool. Really cool.
Cool. And this is an alpha?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. That it's giving you that type of impression right now. That's great.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely areas that need polish, but So far, I'm really enjoying
But
what I've seen.
isn't it the core gameplay that really matters?
Yeah, yeah, I'd say so.
That's pretty awesome.
I
And
also,
sorry,
huh?
you did say to me that if you can unlock stuff in the game, right? What did you unlock?
I don't exactly know what it is. They called it like the mark of the Conqueror or something like that. You unlock like a DLC called Mark of the Conqueror after you beat the first area in the game and the first boss, which took me about 4 hours or maybe about 3 hours. And I beat that, and then it just took me to the PlayStation Network where I downloaded it. I have no idea what it actually gives me. I guess they just want you to get the game and find out, but I'm going to be picking it up anyway, so I'll let you know when I get it.
Cool. And it comes out later this year at
Yeah, no announced
Okay.
date yet. I think they're really doing the alpha to try to get some extra feedback on what they could do to tweak the game to make it more fun for players.
And that's Team Ninja, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool. What was the last thing Team Ninja did other than anything Dead or Alive related?
Um,
I'm trying to remember. I can't think of anything. It's been a while then. They've probably been working on this that whole time.
well, you know it's been in development for 12 years, right?
Well, you told me since... Wait, when did you say it was?
I think I said it was since 2008, but I realized it's actually been 12 years. I rechecked. It's been in development
Since
since
4? Since
Yeah.
04? Dang, that's crazy. Got you. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, actually, I've been playing a lot of different games this week because I picked up the Humble Friends of Nintendo bundle, um, and I started playing Freedom Planet, which is a really awesome, Sonic type game, old school, that actually does the originals justice without, my feelings of depression whenever I play a recent Sonic game, so I just kind of avoid those. I think we're on the same page when it comes to Sonic. Also, check out the new Shantae. Actually, I guess it's not new. The Pirate's Curse is a lot of fun. The 3DS, and playing a game called what is the name of that game? Oh yeah, it's called Rhythm Thief for the 3DS. It's like a rhythm Professor Layton-y type. I let's just say I played a bunch of games from the bundle because I could go on for like 5 years. So we'll leave it at that. I've just been really enjoying them. I'm really impressed with the value, and I've enjoyed all of them.
I've heard a couple things about Rhythm Thief, but do you know who developed that game or published it?
Sega.
Oh,
actually,
okay.
I think. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I know Nintendo has done, correct me if I'm wrong, a few Humble Bundles in the past, right?
Just one. This is the second one.
Gotcha. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Frozen, what about you?
Well, unfortunately, the past few days I haven't had that much time to play anything different, but two games come to mind. I know you and I yesterday we played Rocket League with the basketball mode.
Which was difficult, to say the least.
It
for
was
me.
frustrating. It was very frustrating.
I don't know. I want to say it's frustrating. Challenging, I think, would be better because I had fun.
Well, I had fun at first, but then I was getting frustrated personally.
Got you.
But I guess it's just something I need to practice on. And I also played Minecraft.
What?
So I dusted that off. Yeah,
On what?
on PS4.
Gotcha. Oh, so when you
I
say you
didn't
dusted it
play.
off, I mean you bought it. Because the last time I thought it was the 360 we played, right?
Yeah, that's really kind of what I mean by dusting it off. Like the last time I played that game was on the 360, and then I didn't even give it any other second thought. But just recently over the weekend, I saw it and was like, hey, let's give it a shot. And it just kind of got wrapped up, mining away, doing stupid little
Are
things.
there any? I mean, I'm assuming a lot has happened in Minecraft since, but have you noticed anything different either with how the system is now or playing on PS4 versus 360?
Well, as far as the differences between the 360 and the PS4, I can definitely say the PS4 is a smoother gameplay. Everything looks obviously graphically better, but there's been so many different additions to that game that I can't even begin to wrap my head around because I just haven't been able to uncover them. But there's a lot of different additions that weren't on the 360 version that I need to just kind of explore and play around with.
That's a game that that's a game that doesn't seem to show any signs of dying anytime soon. And more power to the game. I'm not knocking the game at all. I think that's
Right.
that's crazy.
Especially the
Yeah,
younger
it's
crowd. Uh,
oh yeah, with their mods and everything like that, different game modes.
It's crazy. Oh yeah, especially
It was
now
fun.
that it's Microsoft owned. But as far as I know,
Oh yeah,
they are not really changing it, right? They're respecting um, that IP for what it is and not trying to change anything, which is nice.
yeah, I believe so. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's going to be there for a while, and it's fun for just some mindless gameplay. And you get wrapped up in, okay, now I got to build this thing, and how do I get this item?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Did you play multiplayer at all, or just you?
No, just me trying to build a house and then defend against the creepers.
Yeah, I've barely played that game at all, but I just remember when it becomes nighttime, I get scared.
Yeah, I had completely forgot about them because I used to play on the 360 on like the peaceful setting where there was no enemies, but I didn't make that selection. So when it was nighttime, I kept hearing the sizzling, and then it exploded the side of my wall in the house, and I was
Wait,
freaked
what do you
out.
mean sizzling? What's that?
The creepers, they kind of sizzle
Oh,
like if you light a fuse, they kind of sizzle like,
oh, so that's
and
like
then they
their Silent Hill static equivalent.
yeah, I guess so.
Gotcha. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
But other than that, I mean, I haven't played anything else. What about you?
a couple things from last week that I completely forgot to mention. Um, I forgot to mention that it was on sale for like $7 or something stupid. I picked up The Order, 1886. That's a game I've always wanted to play, but I've just always heard fairly negative things about. But
Right.
I picked it up, and I haven't. I've played I think 2 chapters. I guess, yeah, 2 chapters. And I mean, as of now, I'm really enjoying the game. Now, keep in mind, I have not beaten the game. I don't really know how long it is. I know a lot of people say that it's not a long game, and I have not paid $60 for it. But for $7 so far, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And that game, even to this day, is extremely beautiful. And very few games have realistically or used realism to portray a certain time period. When I play that, I feel like I'm in the 1800s. Very believable with what they did. It was amazing. Um, and I also picked up because Giggles couldn't shut up about it. The Division, and we were just playing it earlier. Honestly, that I don't know what it is about most Tom Clancy games. Not the biggest fan. I played Vegas 1 and 2, and I played I think the last Splinter Cell game, or no, 2 Splinter Cell games ago. I don't know. But I tried Siege, and I didn't have anyone to really play with, so I stopped playing that. But then they this really started to change my mind about Tom Clancy games, and it's very. I can see what people are saying. Oh, it borrows a lot from Destiny, but I feel like it does a lot on its own to make itself very distinct from Destiny, and it's cool the way they capture New York. So basic premise, if you guys don't know, is not post-apocalyptic, but New York has gone through a fallout with some virus that I'm assuming it sounds like. I mean, I don't know yet, zombie-esque, but I haven't seen any zombies yet, and we you're part of I guess a civilian resistance to keep order in the city, and there are other factions or gangs that are just going crazy trying to do whatever they want. Again, I'm still learning, but the just you go on different missions. The way they capture New York is amazing. It's winter time. Everything just works so well. The characterization works well. The graphics work well. Sound, the motive, what you want to do, try to save New York, is great. The loot is great, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it. So that's good. Oh shoot, I should have. What else? Out of the ordinary. Out of the ordinary. Oh man, come on! I played it. I started playing a game called Severed. Any of you ever heard of that game?
Yeah, for the Vita.
Yeah, it's same people who made Guacamelee, and that
Guacamole.
that game's heavy. That game is the first dungeon crawler I've played, and stylized like Guacamelee, but not as humorous. This is as depressing as Guacamelee was funny. But the yeah the
Oh,
but
sign me up.
yeah but the
JK.
the story seems simple enough as it is, but I'm really enjoying it. Again, I've never played a dungeon crawler like first person old school Shadowgate ones, right? Or I guess it'll be more equivalent to what Etrian Odyssey today. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it swipe gameplay?
It is.
Like,
It has a little bit like that, a little reminiscent of Fruit Ninja, well, but
what about Infinity Blade? You ever played Infinity Blade?
yeah, to damage them, I guess. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I don't know why I went to Fruit Ninja first, but maybe it was the graphics more Fruit Ninja y. But I mean, so far that game's cool. Man, but what? Oh god. Oh yeah. So I told you, Coffee. I started playing Shantae PS4. Was it Pirate's Curse? That's what it's called. The one I'm playing.
Yeah, I think you have the director's cut on the PS4.
Okay. Which I'm curious to see what the difference between that and the original would be. But knowing way forward is probably something significant. But
I think it's a costume, to be honest.
director's cut. Yeah, but the charm in that game is great, and crap, man, what the crap else have I been playing? Oh yeah, Overwatch. So let's talk about Overwatch now, Coffee. I need to clarify something I talked to you about personally. So yesterday, right? Yeah. So not ironically, remember a few episodes ago, I was saying that we were talking about betas, and I was saying usually I don't want to play something until the product comes out. But then Frozen, you said it's a case by case basis with you, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So after talking with Coffee about the animated shorts, I checked them out, really liked it. Again, I don't want to rehash everything. Pre-ordered the game, got a couple beta codes, gave one for me, kept one, gave one to Coffee. And the first night I played it, I didn't really know what to expect, and it felt extremely. It reminded me a lot of just on service level Team Fortress 2. And I had fun, I did, but I was still questioning whether or not I wanted to keep the pre-order, mainly because I was like, this would be a perfect game for me to play beta on, because then I'll know, you know. And I spoke with Coffee the next day, and I told him I was like on the fence, you know. So then yesterday I played more, and I don't know what happened. It just everything just for some reason clicked, and before I knew it, so I was on the fence 2 matches in, and now I don't know how many matches in I am, and now I am completely sold to the point where I feel if I'm not playing the game, I get that itch like, oh, I want to play the game right now, you know. And some of my reservations I was saying to Coffee, Frozen, I was saying to him was the game initially reminded me of Evolve for one of a few reasons. But the thing is, I'm starting to understand what Evolve did wrong and what makes this so great. One thing was that Evolve, the matches took forever. You know, uh,
Yeah.
this one, the matches they start fairly quick, and I really sorry, hold on a second. They start quick. The characters are great. The environments are great. The gameplay is great. Took me a little while to get used to it, but Coffee, I'm in, man. I'm in hard.
In hard.
Yeah.
See, that's funny you should say that because it's weird. I'm almost in the opposite direction right now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I don't know. I played some more. I was having a great time when I did it the first time, and I hadn't played it yesterday. I played it the day before the first night with my buddy. And we were playing bot games, and I was trying out the characters, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. I could see myself really enjoying this. I want to continue playing it. And then tonight, earlier on this evening, I got back on, and I started playing regular matches, and I was just getting upset. Like, I know I'm not very good, but I was really not enjoying myself because I noticed there's that competitive part of me that just gets upset when I do really, really bad, and I don't know, it's probably on me, but when I was playing in the matches, I'd spawn and then die and spawn and die and spawn and die, and I just wasn't really having a good time, so I'm still thinking about it.
Gotcha.
At the moment.
Yeah, the more characters I play, see, I suck to begin with, but the more and more characters I started trying out, and I got used to them. I mean, I played to their strengths, obviously, because I'm assuming Blizzard wouldn't design characters that are, I don't want to say OP, but very unbalanced. So, like one character I recently started to enjoy was it Zen? What's his name? That robot Zen something.
The one with the healing floating guy.
Yeah,
I forget what his name is.
Yeah, he was cool. Man, they're all cool. I've yet to meet a character I didn't like. I love the little. Was she like an Inuit, like Alaskan girl?
Yeah.
She's adorable. But yeah, no, it felt really good as a support character helping people. It felt really good. No matter what I was doing, I was just enjoying it. I've gotten a lot better, but even in the beginning, I was just, man, this is a nice big peach to bite into. Don't know what's inside. I don't know. I just said that.
I do. But yeah, I'm gonna give it some more chance. I think I'm just salty from getting my butt handed to me so much. So we'll see as I practice and get a little better. I guess it was just bringing back the bad taste in my mouth. The reason I had stopped playing Call of Duty games for a long period of time, just because I just felt it was more so the community and just hearing that I got sniped by 10-year-olds and. Get good.
Yeah, but you can't hear the enemy team at all, right?
No, it was just brought back a taste of that in my mouth, and I was like, man, I really have to, work on it.
Oh, so. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, Frozen. The beta goes completely public tomorrow, and I would love to play with you at some point.
Yeah, man, I'll be on it.
It's cool. But again, I think you told me that there's no campaign, and that's one of the initial things I was like, I don't know if I would be into it. There's no campaign, but see, I'm basing that off of like Titanfall, or Evolve. But at the same time, I want to be in that universe. So yeah, I'm down. And I've also been catching up. Uncharted, trying to get ready for 4 coming out Tuesday. Almost done with 2, and I'm gonna have to play 3. Obviously, never beat 3. I beat 2, but not 3. So I'm very curious to see how 3 ends. I'm just curious to see what's going on. At least I'm more familiar with the characters now. I just knew Drake and Sully before, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know what happens to the other characters. So I'm excited. And I'm also excited to go from 3, even though I think the remaster is great. I think they did a great job. to me where I'm playing 2 and I'm like, wow, this looks amazing. This looks amazing. And I can't imagine what 3 is going to look like, but I can't imagine going to 4. Like, holy crap. That's going to be interesting. This is Naughty Dog's first PS4 game, right?
I'm not sure about that.
The answer is yes.
I mean, it's not a remake, yeah.
Yeah, so this is... Naughty Dog has had a good amount of time with this technology. I'm very curious to see how it's going to come out. So I'm excited about that. But I think that pretty much covers everything that I was playing up to this point.
I was thinking about I'm still on the fence about Uncharted 4. I'm not whether or not I'm going to get it, but just whether or not I'm going to get it at launch, because I'm still working through, Dark Souls, and I still have to dip my feet into Metal Gear and Star Fox, and I feel like I have so many games right now that I need to whittle them down a little bit before I buy anything else.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get back into Star Fox 2 as well. I am focusing on the Alex Street Fighter Brainal backstories. Started that, and yeah, he's a
cool.
He's a character, not fighting style. I'm not referring to fighting style, but he seems like a pretty cool character, cooler than my first impression of him was. So that's pretty cool.
As far as backstory is concerned?
Yeah, I don't think the backstory of him would be as long as Guile and Charlie, because Alex was just in Street Fighter 5 and 3, the one after this. But I want to do better, because some people pointed out the Street Fighter Alpha games were a little confusing to me. I made an assumption of which was not the correct assumption, where the last Street Fighter Alpha game, I assumed the story in that version would have been the most all-encompassing, canon, in other words. But after I made the Guile and Charlie video, a few people have pointed out that at least for those characters, I don't know if it's for every character, but for those characters, the second Street Fighter Alpha game is what's considered canon. So I didn't expect that. But with Alex, I'm still going to do a lot more research. It's the first time I've ever done research, any type of backstory for any video. But this time, it should be significantly simpler for me to deal with. But then again, who knows? I'm just very curious to see what kind of details. But you remember that one guy, Frozen, he commented on Reddit saying something about the way he stands? Yeah,
yes.
I have yet to figure out what caused that. So I'm very curious to see what that is.
Yeah. I don't know if that's an actual thing or if he's just joking, but hey, if it's an actual thing, I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of it.
Either way, I'm excited. And apparently we're going to do every character. Every character. Holy crap. Either way. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I've been playing. So, if news, as far as... Let's talk about this Call of Duty, okay?
Let's talk about
this. So, Infinity Ward is next in line. It's their year to release a Call of Duty game, and I do like the Infinite Warfare subtitle to this. I think that was pretty clever. But I've only seen parts of the trailer, but this is all in space, right? Or most of it's in space?
I don't know if it's most of it. I know it's not all of it. But there is a section in that game that you take spaceships out up to the space and start a space battle. So that was very weird to see.
Yeah.
I will say, though, that I read something today. This particular trailer is the 77th most disliked video on YouTube.
Wow.
And just to give you a sense of what's going on here, they have over 7 million views in the trailer itself, 173,000 some odd likes, and over 273,000 dislikes.
Wow, it has more dislikes than likes. That's insane.
Yeah. So the it seems to be pretty clear that the people have spoken. They are not too happy by just the trailer itself, how it looks. I'm in that boat as well.
Same.
I'm not too happy about what I
I'm
saw.
curious to see. First off, what I saw, even though it wasn't a lot, I liked what I saw. Uh, but I think that also explains why they felt like they had to do that, the Modern Warfare remaster, because obviously that's an Infinity Ward, you know, uh, I guess property. But at the same time, I would imagine they had conversations where, as they're making it, I would like to assume they believed in their product, but at the same time, I can imagine some of the employees going, some of the developers being like, a lot of people are not going to like this. Either that, or a lot of people are not going to like this at first, or something like that. Um, so if I can imagine somebody came up with the idea, well, if they don't like it, why don't we offer the old school Modern Warfare so they get the best of both worlds? You could play the old stuff if you want, and the new stuff. It'd be great. Honestly, I think that's a good strategy. I don't like the fact that the only way you can get the remaster is by ordering one of the higher tier editions, the non-standard editions, because I don't think you get it if you just get the normal $60 version. I think you have to pay at least 80, right?
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
so it remains to be seen. That's just such a strange thing, you know. Um,
Yeah.
it
I
can be
don't
interpreted one of many ways.
particularly care. I don't particularly care for that. I don't like that they did that because there's been rumors for the past few months. Oh, the next Call of Duty is going to be in space, and there was already negative vibes to just the rumor itself, and I don't know. It just seems like they may have planned in the future to re-release the remastered Modern Warfare games, but to add it in with a new game, I don't agree with it at all.
And it's the only way you could play it too, which is, I think, completely
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's like they're just it seems cheap to me.
Yeah, it does. It does to me as well.
I don't think it seems cheap. I think it seems dirty. The thing with it's first off, it's not like they need their pre-orders or the money, because they clearly have been making. Even though I personally have not played Black Ops 3, and I know the past few Call of Duties have still been doing extremely well. It's not like they
Not
were
necessarily.
hurting, but I, I don't know. I just feel like they they just knew they were taking such a risk that they have to appease everyone or as many people. That being said, I don't I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell if anybody would have just bought the Modern Warfare remaster. But for me personally, if they sold them separately, I probably would have just bought the remaster.
Yeah.
I really don't feel a need to play the new one. I'm not really excited. The only thing I'm excited about is the remaster as of yet, or as of now. But I do like the fact that they are having a separate multiplayer for the remaster, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I bet that if this does really well, I bet they're going to release the Modern Warfare 2 and 3 as separate in the future.
No, they'll include them on the Treyarch release next year. Next year.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Not with this backlash. But
I say we set that YouTube video on fire somehow. I don't know how it would work, but we'd figure
Just
out.
spam the dislike, blow it up.
We have the technology. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it at all. It's a big disappointment. I wanted it to come back to something that it wasn't just as enjoyable as Modern Warfare 2 and the original Modern Warfare was. So to see this, yeah, Don't like it.
Constantly going to the future.
But see, that's the dilemma they have. This is what, again, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt here, because I don't think it's a financial thing. Well, I think them packaging them together is a financial decision, because they don't want to cannibalize their normal sales. So I agree with that, but it's what do you do with this franchise that has been coming out yearly? Do you keep pushing forward, trying to break new ground, or do you just do the old again? You know, that's a pretty tough decision to make. And aside from the fact that I think it would be better if you got the remaster if you just bought the normal edition. That would, I think, would make a lot of people happy. But at the same time, I feel like how they're charging aside, I feel like this is a fairly good solution to gauging if they should keep pushing forward or go back to basics, one of the two. But I do see what you guys are saying.
It would be.
So going to go to next, Aliens?
It would be interesting to see when it releases what the multiplayer activity will look like based on, when you take the Infinite Warfare side and then you do the remastered Modern Warfare. Be great to see that there's more multiplayer activity in the remaster.
I really do feel like this is a big experiment and we don't know. I feel like this is market research, and that's going to decide what they're going to do in the future. What I'm curious about is whatever happened to Ghosts 2. Is this is this a sequel to Ghosts? Remember what happened at the end of that?
I don't think so.
It's Infinity War. This is when it should have come out. So I'm very curious to see if there's a tie into it that we're not aware of. Because, Ghosts wasn't that futuristic. Not like Advanced Warfare, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah, but I'm curious to see what's going on. If it has any ties. But we'll see. What other news come out? Anything come to your mind?
What about did we discuss NX not being at E3?
We talked about the NX release date, stuff like that. We did not discuss. There's no way, because remember, I didn't even know that until we hung out yesterday, that it was going to be at E3. But I mean, so it's just not going to be at E3. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me, honestly. But I'll trust in Nintendo. I'll just see what they're doing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be all right. Jeppy was crying last week on the podcast because of Zelda.
I was snotting my face.
Yeah.
You guys snuggle to make it
I gave him a pat on the back, and I played a song on the ocarina, and it made him feel a little bit better. Tucked him in. He's all right.
I'm curious. What song would you play in the ocarina? If you could play any song, which song would you have played?
Song of Storms.
Gotcha. So it could just rain on me?
Exactly.
So
that way
I'd play you.
Your tears can mix with the rain.
Digital bath.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm introducing him to Deftones Rosen.
Nice. Welcome.
Welcome to heaven.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What else is there? Let's think. Anything crazy? So we got Uncharted coming out this month. We have we have a lot of things coming out. We have Mirror's Edge coming out this month. Battleborn came out yesterday, I think. I saw some footage on Battleborn, and I don't know, but based off of first impressions, I feel like most comparisons between Battleborn and Overwatch are not valid. They seem like very different games.
They are.
Which is cool.
Battleborn is more of a MOBA type game, which stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, but for the record.
Gotcha.
And there's like NPCs and enemies you have to fight and stuff, and I think it's just, it's way different.
the one thing that made me start to change my mind on that game, there's something that made me look at it in a more positive light, is one of the voice actors. Oh, what's her name? I think it's Elizabeth Maxwell. I think she plays as someone on there, and I really like her. And I'm like, okay, all right, let me just look at this a little bit more. So I'm just gonna call it the Elizabeth Maxwell game. That's all I care about.
Elizabeth Maxwell.
Let's see what else. I really can't think of. Wait, E3's coming up soon. I can't think of anything else. I got nothing. What else is coming out this month? Anything else coming out this month?
Not really that I could think of. I mean, I'm hoping there's nothing else coming out this month because I can't afford like the massive amount of games that are just like dropping.
Yeah, that, but also just the time commitment.
Yeah,
Holy crap! It's just crazy.
I think you're thinking of the girl because she voices Motoko from Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Did you know that?
Did
you just
know
look it
that?
up?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't know you were that much into Ghost in the Shell, and you knew that. Who else does she voice?
I don't know, like someone from Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Okay. I'm calling BS on this.
No, she voices one of the characters from the.
No, I'm calling BS on you knowing this.
Oh, okay. Well, little do you know how much I look into voice actors and voice actresses from anime on random occasions. Like just like 5 seconds ago.
I knew it. I'm like, there's no way you would know Motoko. Like,
no.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
You caught me. You caught me.
I did. It's okay. I really can't think of anything else. Frozen, can you think of anything?
Well,
you said you were super prepared for tonight.
Yeah, right. Just a bit of, I guess, rumor or what have you. Back on
What have you?
Back on April 29th, Guillermo del Toro tweeted out a picture, actually a screenshot of a part in PT. What's the main character, the scary lady in PT name? Lisa, thank you.
You're tearing me apart.
By the way, this is completely new to me.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Yeah. So, well,
be careful though. Don't get me super
okay.
Super
Well,
because right now I'm at the edge of my seat.
Take from it what you will, but all he said in Spanish was "good night," and then he posted that screenshot. Now, that Twitter post just blew up in comments saying, "Oh my God, don't tease me like this," because apparently he hadn't really commented on anything since the initial fallout of Silent Hills. So he posted that, and people are just going nuts over the insinuation that maybe something might come out of it. And then there's nowhere, which I can't really track down the source, that there's a game, Quiet Mountains, that may be a code name for PT, but I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Silent Hills.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious. I was thinking, like, what if they came up with another game that was just like that?
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking mountains. I was thinking quiet peaks or something like that. Man.
Oh, one game we forgot about was Doom. I don't know if any of you guys are Doom fans, but that's coming out this month.
I was curious about that, but at the same time, I wanted to play the beta, but I missed it. Did you play the beta?
I did not. I've been kind of following it a little bit because I did like the original old ones, but I don't know if it's going to be something I get or not. But it looks interesting.
Yeah, I never really got into the original ones, but I feel like they used to scare me, and until I saw a recent video with this one, I realized that the original concept was not to scare you; it was just for you to kick ass.
Yeah,
But from what
kind
I
of like
Doom
Duke
3
Nukem
was
ish.
scary though, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was supposed to. I mean, yeah. What I've seen of it, I haven't played it, but yeah.
I'm curious. I might be renting one. I'll check it out. Are you a Doom fan, Frozen?
No, not particularly.
Or did you play any of them? Got you. But between that and Overwatch, I'd rather play Overwatch.
I'd rather play Mirror's Edge for sure.
Mirror's
Let's shoot
Edge.
it is.
This is the
Oh, you know what game I want to try out? I think it's coming out for. It's been out PC for a while, but Xbox One is. What is it called? Is it called Super Hot? Is that what it is? Super Heat?
What?
Oh yeah, like the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is that the right name?
Yes, I think so.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty interesting too. Where apparently, Coffee. Do you know what game we're talking about?
I have no idea.
First-person shooter, extremely pixelated. It reminds me a lot of a very. It has the aesthetics of Mirror's Edge, being very white, but everything's very pixelated, almost like concept. It's like concept video game. But you have to take care of all these bad guys, but not like take care of them, make sure they're okay and well off. Just destroy them. But your movement is tied to time progression. So you can stop, and then time stops
They
around you,
stop?
and you can look around and then see trajectories of bullets and know exactly how to.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think you can go back in time. I just think
Back in time.
it just progresses as you move. But yeah, I'm curious about the game. We'll see.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Yep. When is that Federation Force coming out? Oh, Game of the Year!
Oh, kill me.
Oh man, I can't. Oh, can you imagine being a Nintendo and like, oh my god, we got nothing coming out. Oh,
It
at least we got
bums me
Federation
out.
Force. Oh.
Did
Oh
you
my
hear how
God.
bad Star Fox is selling? And apparently has like the worst launch of any Star Fox title in history of Star Fox.
That's sad to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's unfortunate. So far, I'm really enjoying that game. But I feel like that I don't know, because we do know certain people out there have played it and don't like it, which is cool, but I don't know. I feel a lot of these stats that come out for Nintendo, you have to take into account it's on the Wii U. It has a small install base anyway, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
But we'll see. I don't know. You know what pissed me off? It would piss me off if they ported Star Fox to the NX.
Yeah. I'm really hoping the NX, they don't do a whole lot of ports. I'd be kind of upset.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Smash. I wouldn't mind ports that made
don't have
the
to pay
online
for?
community for a Nintendo system rich. So Smash and
you.
Mario Kart, I'd be down with.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Either way, oh Zelda. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting a headache just thinking about Nintendo right now. It's such a
Yeah.
conflict of
I
emotions.
thought you already cried out your
Just
tears. Don't fall back.
Apparently, Song of Storms didn't do crap.
Anyway, that's about all I got. What do you guys got?
Well, question of the week. What about that?
Question of the week. All right, so picture, if you will, a new fighting game. Brainal, the fighting game. Each of us are characters. Choose your power.
Okay. Well,
Do we have to choose our power based upon what we want or what we think we'd have based upon who we are?
What you would like.
wait, can hold on. That's a general question. Are you asking like what kind of archetype fighter we'd be,
No, what
or just in general any
any
power?
powers. Well, power. I'll say one power that you can wield at will, and you can use against your opponents in the fighting game.
Okay, my power would be to increasingly slow down my opponent's speed without my speed being slowed down.
Wow, that's a really good one.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
because that's what I would wish would happen when I freaking play Street Fighter V online. I get my ass handed
The
to
ability to induce lag.
me. Yeah. Yeah, just call Scorpo.
Right. Lag switch.
Lag switch.
That's what you'll say. Lag switch! What about you, Coffee?
I want to be able to shoot energy balls, but I want them to be made out of angry swarms of bees.
No, man. Why you gotta be the bees?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody likes bees.
Would they attack you? That'd be hilarious.
Oh
if you tried it
no,
the first
no,
time.
no,
You're like, ah!
no! It'd be like
So angry.
I'd be like the pain from
From 3?
from Metal Gear 3, except without being all swollen and having massive amounts of bees living in my skin. That sounds unfortunate. So we'll just go with bee energy balls. They're friendly
Bee
bees.
energies.
They know
Friend-
To you.
fire.
Friendly
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just rude to other people.
And my name would be like the beekeeper or like something like that.
The honey man.
The honey man.
Oh, God.
Here comes the sugar.
Okay, Frozen, please say yours, please.
Mine.
I
Mine's
go good on breakfast cereal.
Oh,
So.
hurry up, Frozen. See what happens when you don't.
honeycomb. Okay.
Honeycomb.
Oh, my God.
Mine would be simply the power of lightning, electricity. Just being able to basically Raiden. I want to take his powers.
By
And
the
I use
beard
it
of
to
you. Yeah, because you're Zeus.
No, gotcha.
Here's a question.
That's
What
the joke.
if we were doing if there were a Brainal game, a fighting game, what style game do you think it would be as far as what would be compared to other video games, what do you think would be the best presentation? Like 3D, 2D, more like a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat?
I would say more like Street Fighter. The free-flowing type of
A 2D
action.
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, in the 3D universe type of thing.
What about you, Coffee?
I would say something along the lines of Guilty Gear or the Persona Arena type games.
So you want to be hand animated?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I would agree with. I don't know. Actually, that's a bad question. I wish it would have the humor of Smash because that game is hilarious.
Yes.
Oh
And
my god!
we would all be Jigglypuff.
Oh man, Sonic would definitely not be in it. Sonic.exe would. That'd be great. I would love a game where you just beat the crap out of Sonic.
Does that mean I get to be Zero Suit Samus in real life? I don't know how I feel about that.
Anyway.
I don't know how I feel.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I had. It was very short.
Well, wait.
sweet.
What would be the name of the game? What would be our fighting game name?
Brainal, the fighting game.
You can even say like
Brainal
Brainal
Bruisers. I don't know.
Fighter? Brainal Brawl, Ball.
Brainal Balls.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, great.
Does it have to have the name in there? Does it have to have our name in
I
there?
was just
Yeah,
curious.
true. That's true.
Oh yeah, the answer is yes. Of course. Why would you not put it there?
How about Jeppy Giggles Frozen Coffee Fighting Fun Revisited?
Well, everybody,
Extreme.
thank you again for joining us this week on the
Brainal
Brainal
beat down.
Podcast. This was episode 25. We'd love it if you'd subscribe to us on iTunes and YouTube. And everyone, just hang in there for another week. Okay? Surely not to end that one, but it's okay because no one's gonna hear this.
Yeah, they're gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it. Hey, they're gonna hear it.
Anyway, everybody, take care. Peace.
Peace.